Oh, perfect. So you see this intro where the rockets are going into the wall here and blowing a hole open? Normally you just see like an intro where you just see the helicopter flying in, but if you see that with the rockets like that, that means that the dam, or the vault, sorry, over here is open. It saves you having to do the activity, which is really annoying sometimes, especially as a solo. You have to go and blow it open. It makes a load of noise. There's a load of bots and stuff like that. Isn't the most ideal. So I'm going to go up this road here and try and get into it. Now, you can spawn on pretty much anywhere to try and get here and be able to get in there pretty safely, but being on the outskirts is more ideal. And if you do spawn inwards, maybe try and get to the outskirts and then start looting and work your way around. At the minute, I haven't had that much competition with the vault being open. I don't think people really realize what that actual intro means, and so it's quite handy. Now we're running Hawklaw because she's really stealthy, and as a solo player she can do a lot of things for a solo player in terms of utility. One's the throwing knife I accidentally just struck there. I didn't mean to do that, but I'll show you. If you chuck one of the knives at the bots, it will instantly kill them and one-shot them. Now it's a great way of preserving ammo, especially if you're using like blue or purple ammo, which is a little bit more expensive. You don't want to like spend it just shooting bots. Can be really handy for that. And it also doesn't make any noise. So her throwing knife is perfect for like solo players, just keeping stealthy. I mean, all her utility is pretty good. Like, this is why I really like using her. She's one of the most popular solo choices, I think. Her, also D-Wolf is pretty decent. I talk about him too. He's really good. But I really do like Hawklaw. I really like her flashes too, because you can use them to stop pushes. You can use them to push. And obviously her ability makes it so you can kind of check if people are about in the area. And I'll mostly make a separate video on her, talking about her abilities and why I think she's so good in another video. Let's just loot here too and have a little look about, but I do kind of want to just get to the vault. There should be some bird's nests up there we can also loot. You want to look out for bird's nests and hidden stashes. I did miss one actually back when I was coming up the hill, but you want to look out for them because they actually can have some pretty decent loot in them. Now, before you jump down, just have a little quick look over there to see if anyone's coming down. But you should see it. Sometimes there's a team down there, but they don't normally notice you coming down this way. Yeah, that's the bird's nest I was talking about. It's not ideal, but we'll grab them. We can always replace them later on. There's no one down there, so we're just going to head down. Here, some footsteps, possibly a bot, but we'll see. Yeah, it is a bot, that's fine. Now, there's another bird's nest if you just drop down here. Grab this, grab that, lovely old job. Can't see anyone yet. They might have already pushed into admin. Good chance that they don't really look this way. And like I said, if you're using the throwing knife like this, you're not going to be making any noise, so they're not going to hear you shooting and coming over. If you start shooting, obviously they're going to start hearing you, and then they may end up looking out the windows to see if they can catch you out. But like I said, because we are using the throwing knife, we're doing it pretty fast. We're not having any issues with making too much noise. I'm going to go over here first because we can loot a few things over here. Take this spot out. Also, make sure to loot the AI. Sometimes will have blue ammo here. This has only got green on it. But you'll sometimes find that some of the AI will have blue ammo on the SMG. This is why I like running the SMG, because you will get blue ammo from the bots and normal sometimes, which you can just keep topping up your ammo for free pretty much. Nice, we'll grab them for that. We're nearly up to 200k in profit so far. Oh, that's nice. We can use that for creating things. Oh, that's also really nice. So, yeah, we're smooth rolling at the minute. Good times. We're on the verge of becoming a loaded Larry. What we like to call ourselves. And when you start getting yourself some profit, you become a loaded Larry. You can see the range on this is also pretty decent. So we're going to go in now. I'm not going to loot him. I'm not going to spend too much time out. I just want to show you the vault, to be honest. Like, so you can spend a little bit more time around here looting the other places and making a bit more profit. Sure. I'm going to check in here. I normally just grab anything blue for the start and then just replace along the way. So we'll replace one of these big 4x4s. That is perfect. That thing there, you want to grab and put in a secure container because that can sell quite well on the market, on the auction. No, and you can see it's open. That's actually a bot down there, I think. Yeah. Just loot this and then we'll head down. Oh, still got space. Okay. Right. So let's head down and see if we can possibly find one of these gold bars. This is why we want to go down here, by the way. This is why there's quite a lot of loot in here. And having it on normal means we can also possibly have a higher chance of finding some good stuff. Check here for any clear ammo, but nothing there. Oh, they've done the extract, which actually means we could get out pretty easy here too. I'll show you a little trick of if you're over here going to it. I'll just check around the sides here, like I'm looking. Any of the loot, like here, can have a possibility of being this gold bar, which is, like I said, worth quite a bit of money, like 300k plus. No, he hasn't got blue ammo on him too. Okay. In here too is also sometimes a vault. Yeah. Grab anything from here. We can just replace that. Check these. Always check these coats. They can always have a possibility of finding something decent. Very rare, but can be possible. Well, this was a long one. Oh, just like that. Just like that. That is a key card. So yeah, we're gonna shove this in here. Shove this straight up the thing. Oh, this is a good. This will be worth like quite a bit. That'll be worth quite a bit. I'd say like 1.52 mil maybe. There we go. Not what we was actually ideally looking for. Well, not what we was originally looking for, but we'll take it. And that is actually a good possibility, a good showcase of why you should be checking coats. Now, I haven't heard anyone come up. We can see if we can go and take out the players who may be extracting here. And if not, we can get out easily. Well, I think we've made enough money as it is. We don't really need to be wasting any more time here. I've got quite a bit of nice loot from searching around, so I'm just going to have a little look about. I hear someone creeping possibly, but it could just be AI. It is. So look at the range, by the way. If I, that's like headshot. Yes, but yeah, that's how good. So what we want to do is, if you are near this and they have activated the exit here, you can go up here in this little air duct. And a lot of times they just do not look up here, like ever. You just creep, or make sure you're creeping, which is pressing the caps lock. So you're creeping about, especially as Hawklaw, you make less noise anyway. And you kind of just like chill around this area here. If you hear more stomping up, they're going to be mostly looking the opposite way to you once they're up here. You're going to want to just keep here. And we'll most probably be able to easily take these guys out if someone does come along. May look like that's not coming though. There's 20 seconds left. Good possibility they're not coming. I don't actually think they're coming, to be honest. They're cutting it fine, aren't they? Right, so normally I'll just jump down then within the next 5 seconds. So we've got like just a little bit left before we get out. And there we go. They done the work for us. We got out straight off the bat. That is awesome. That was a really good raid. That's a good showcase of a loot run as a solo player on the normal difficulty, where we're trying to avoid any confrontation. We don't want any extra RNG involved with fighting players. Just getting some loot, getting out with a budget kit. And that was 2.3 million run with only 9 kills there. That is perfect. That's like a perfect run. But I did do a run before this, which I also did some live commentary on. And it showcased also quite a nice little route of getting to the same place we're going to. And I do a little bit more looting around the place. I'll also get into a fight with another solo player. But oof, that is 1.9 million in Space City. That's awesome. I'll show you the other gameplay anyway. Oh, perfect. So this here, this displays a rocket going in, right? If you see this coming in when you open up, it's not just showing a helicopter, it shows that rocket. That means that the vault is opened up and you don't have to do any mission, which is normally here, where you have to blow open. We're in a perfect spot for this too. Here, any of the side places here, and you can go up to this way, zip down. You basically just want to be on the outskirts and learn the spawns a bit so you know obviously where people are. I'm going to talk about spawns and spawn locations in another video, but start picking up the spawns and knowing where they are just so you have an idea. But this is perfect. So we are just going to go straight round to the left and see if we can get over to where we need to go. Don't spend too much time here. I just like check a few things. But ideally, we just want to get to that area. Now there can be a spawn over this side. That bottleneck can let us know sometimes if they shoot. Nothing here, it's fine. Now you can use your throwing knife like that to check or take out people or take out the AI. Something to take note. I'm not going to spend too much time here. I just want to get into the area. We're going to go and loot up here. This is on the outskirts now, a little bit more safer. Check the crate. What we got? I'll grab it for now. That's the other spawn on the other side. That's nice. Grab that. Pretty sure this is all bots, but we're gonna move away anyway. Don't want to push my luck. Again, taking out the AI. Not trying to make too much noise. Missed that. Checking here quickly. And the idea for me when I do these loot runs is to not spend too much time here. Is to kind of get in and out as fast as possible. Normally some bot in here somewhere. And then just check around these areas here. Because there can be gold bars, possibly sometimes. And they can be sold for like 300k. But it's so nice having this open without having to do anything. Especially if you're a solo player, you just want to capitalize on this because you can possibly come out with some pretty decent loot. Not all the time, obviously, but always worth checking. Check on the tables. Check these coats. Possible bit of keys in here. There's the safe. There we go. We'll add that there. Blue ammo from the AI is actually worth picking up. Another thing to sell. Now you can be cheeky and wait for someone to open the gates. Sometimes people will do this really fast and kind of open the gates. You could then go over to this route, which I will show you. And head up there, you'll be able to sneak up on them. It's actually a really cheeky place to kind of get some easy kills. If they come up, and there's a good possibility you'll take them out because they won't be looking up there. We're going to keep on going anyway. We're not going to like... The idea of this is to try and avoid confrontation as much as possible. Now that came flying over to us. I'm going to have to be careful here. I'm actually going to pop into purple ammo just in case. Quickly check here, put it on here. See if there's any blue. No.
Surrender or die.
Here's more blue ammo for this. We could grab this for now. That's where you'll be hiding if they come on. A lot of times they're like looking this way. If you just kind of chill there, you can kind of like take them out. I've had that done a few times. So my aim is to move away from this area. We could go and fight the team, but this is to showcase... Basically try not to get in too much confrontations. That's the good thing about Hawklaw 2 is you can really be quite stealthy. And a certain bird's nest I won't go for. Just because it's not worth. Check around here, check the storage box. I had a feeling that was a guy. I'm gonna back up. That's why I laid down, because he was most going to be looking from head height. We're going to just heal our helmet, because we got a helmet repair, which is quite handy. Oh, we're good to go. Gonna slide more ammo over. Oh, there we are. So, I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna grab... Oh, that helmet's horrible. I was gonna say, I'm gonna grab the thing, but we can swap over gear here. And backpack is still kind of the same, but I'm gonna grab that off him. We're good to go. Now, I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna just check to see if he's looted in here. There's a few things we can loot in here. Again, I'm just playing nice and stealthy and just listening out for footsteps, taking out anyone who possibly may come along. Looks like it's been looted. Yeah. Right, so keep moving along. Checking here. Oh, it's closed. Again, just keep it to the outsides. We're just basically been keeping to the outsides. I was hoping for a 300k gold bar. Not always there, but it's definitely worth. If you see that intro, to go and check it out because you could just get it, and that's good. A good, just like one item. Thing to get. Throw a knife him. Search the garbage bin. These can actually have pretty good stuff in them sometimes. Gonna check the body. I always check the bodies on normal just because, like I said, the ammo. Someone hasn't looted the bird's nest here. Loot that. And it's kind of up to you how much you want to venture in and check things. You can kind of go in more, or if you're really looking to like just save the money and not risk it as much, you can keep on more on the outskirts. I could have chose to go a little bit further in if I wanted to. For the sake of just showing the video, I'm just going to go around the outskirts. Now, what you can do is head into Visitor Center. The people who have spawned here most probably have already gone. There could be dead bodies about which they haven't picked up loot from. I would always crouch around here though. I wouldn't. That could be a bot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to initiate my scan. Looks like it's all bots, so we're all good. Again, this is another reason why I like Hawklaw. Is if you're not too sure someone around the corner is a player or bot, you can just activate that and it'll give you a heads up. Save you having to like peek, possibly get shot. I don't think this has actually been looted, which is surprising. We'll loot this up. And we're Foxtrot Oscar, I think. So I'm going to actually get rid of the armor now because no point keeping that. Looks like we may be in luck. Here's the example of getting the more SMG ammo for your thing just by killing it. Also, make sure you unload. I was about to forget about doing that. Make sure you unload and grab that. Tech med kits. That's a replacement right there. I don't know if there's anything in there. So I'm going to change now to blue ammo because it looks like there's just going to be bots, so don't need to worry. No point using that ammo up if we don't need to. Go to the top here. That all one shot, by the way. I could have used the knife, to be honest, on him. You just aim at the at his legs. That's why I wanted to loot him. I always try and loot the kind of like RPG bots or the shield bots just because they can. Like, here we are. Like, this is an upgrade to us there.
The elevator
More.
at zero dam is negative. Find another way out.
More ammo for us we can grab, which is perfect. So, yeah. That's why we'll make sure we loot them.
Need to find them.
Nice.
I heard something.
Check you. What you got? Nothing really too much. Okay. Now there is another place to go. Another hidden stash over here, which is worth checking.
Tracking enemy.
I heard something outside here, so I just wanted to make sure it wasn't a player. Fine. So over here is another hidden stash. Always worth grabbing that. And what we made, it's about 700k, which is not too bad considering we haven't really gone to any of the super high tier areas. We're kept around the outside. Wasn't as good as our first run we done, but still pretty good. Still pretty good. We found a nice little key card last time we done this. Now we're going to the last safe I know about. And then here. Alright. Quickly jump into here. Sometimes there's things lying about on the tables here which we can be useful picking up. Take the meds. No. No, I would say that's a pretty good run. That's a pretty good, solid run. Did get into an engagement. Got ourselves a nice cheeky VSS, which I do love. I do like the old VSSs. They're nice. But there we go. That is a run. We just kind of kept on the outside, tried to not make too much attention. Hawklaw's really good for that, just because her knife. And yeah, that was not a bad round. This was the loadout I was basically running. And when it comes to trying to do a budget, you want to just obviously go with blue gear. This is the most basic portable chest rig you can get with some basic heals. Make sure you have some enhanced injectors in there to help heal you fast. The main health, I use this to stop bleeding, obviously for painkillers, and I also brought in a DIY helmet to repair, just to help repair our helmet if it does start losing health. We're just running, like I said, basic blue stuff. We were using blue ammo, and the good thing about using SMGs as like a kind of budget build for normal is a lot of the bots who running SMGs, quite a few of them, not all of them, but when you get kills, you may find that they'll drop blue ammo. So you'll actually be able to keep retopping up your blue ammo. And blue ammo does really well against blue armor and also against purple gear too. It's not too bad. I do like to bring a stack of purple with me, or two, and put it in my safe box and just have it there just in case if I want to take out, if it's like a 3-man team, you have no idea I'm around, I could quickly switch to this, take them out really fast, and just lowers the time to kill. But I don't have to use it. It's just there. I also have a vest repair in here if I just want to repair my vest. It's pretty cheap and budgety. This bag I got from killing a player in a few games before. I was actually using this backpack, which is my normal backpack to use. It's labeled here? No, it's under gear, backpack. It's this one here for 20k. Like, it's pretty cheap and it has quite a lot of sources, so you can run that at the start, but I was just using this because that's what I was having. But really, really good little budget loader. Uzi, well, I keep calling it Uzi because people get really tilted about it. Uzi, for the people, just in case, is really, really good. It's great. It's a great TTK. This is my kind of budget build for it. The handguard you get on this is just awesome for stats. I will leave this, by the way, in the pin comment down below. If you do want to try this out, I will leave that in the pin comment down below if you want to use that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon for some more Delta Force.